Here is a Frigid oscillating table fan that I acquired recently. This is an early 70s model made by Mitsubishi. Here's the sticker information. So if you've been watching my videos for the last few years, you probably remember that I've acquired several Frigid fans, different varieties of the Frigid fans. What's really interesting to me about these is just the sheer variety of how many of these things are out there in various rebadge situations. This is a Mitsubishi fan, although I don't know that it's really a rebadge. I couldn't find an identical Mitsubishi fan that matched up with this. I just matched up a bunch of the components, but that seems to be the case with a lot of the Frigid fans, is you have the ones that are made by Sanyo that aren't completely identical to any of the Sanyo fans, and then the same thing with the Panasonic rebadge, and even the Taiwanese rebadge fans. There's Korean ones out there, the Frigid Gold Star fans. I think there's a Northern Air version, there's the Lasco version. There's so many different Frigid fans out there. I thought I knew of all of them, and then this one popped up, and I had never seen this before. I had no idea that this was a thing. I do have another fan that looks a lot like this one, and it's really interesting. So you guys probably remember this one. Very similar fans. Some things are identical, but there are some differences too, like they have a different base. This one has this base with the rotary switch, and then this one, the new one, has a push button situation here with a different base on it. And the push buttons are really cool too. They're really chunky buttons. They're kind of like a good quality, a clear acrylic material with, it looks like I don't know if that's actual aluminum or what that is on the buttons there. Still have the Frigid sticker here. The other one, the label's pretty much shot. One other difference I noticed is that the guards are a little different. I mean, they look the same, but this one is a little bit bigger. This one measured 18 inches diameter, and the other one is 17 inches. The blades are identical, but you can see this one doesn't really have as much clearance as the other one, and then from a distance you can tell the one on the left is slightly bigger. The badges are the same, except for this one is white and this one is chrome, so that's interesting. As far as I know, or as far as I could tell, the motors are identical, and they both have the capacitors on these are both date stamped 1973. So they appear to be in the same production year. And then you've got the motor covers are the same. Same motor covers, same blade, different bases, different switch situations there, and different guard sizes. It's weird but interesting. The The plugs and the cords are the same. This one has this really thick cord, heavy duty cord with heavy duty plug that was a grounded plug, but the ground prong is missing. And this one has the exact same thing going on. So get this one out of the way. So I don't know what to make of it. But here's yet another Frigid fan that I didn't know was out there. And we'll go ahead and get it plugged up here. It was in pretty good shape when I got it. I did clean it up and service the motor. The oscillation did not work when I got the fan. And in the listing they had mentioned that the oscillation didn't work, but the components in the oscillation, or I guess the head shaft here that swivels, was kind of locked up, and I think just the grease had solidified so much in here and in the oscillation gearbox that it just wasn't allowing it to do its thing. So and you could hear the pop, you know, when the gear would turn, you could hear the pop in there, like it was actually working, but it just wasn't. Something was hanging it up. And so I cleaned that all out and got some fresh oil in it, and everything seems to be working pretty good now. So I guess we'll start it on the low speed here, make sure the oscillation's off, and we'll run it on low. It's fairly quiet. It does move a lot of air though. Velocity check on the low speed. On 750 to 770 or so feet per minute. Let's go to medium. A little bit of a rotor rattle sound on the medium speed. I have some fans that do that. They make the same sound. It's kind of a clunky rattle sound until the fan warms up. It seems like after they get warmed up, then that noise goes away and they just run smooth. Not sure what causes that. So around 980 feet per minute. Go to the high speed. No rattle on the high speed. Feet per minute on high, which is pretty strong, I would say. Something pretty interesting about this fan too is that it has a similar mechanism to the Panasonic 5-way oscillation. You can see this here on the Panasonic fans. The mechanism would be on the front side of this. On this they have it on the back, and it's not exactly the same as the Panasonic version, but it's very similar. Here you can see there's some fatigue cracks in the neck here, and it's actually worse on the back side of the fan. But other than that, I think the fan's in pretty good shape. We'll see what the spin down has to say. High speed.